Hello, this is Brian with Allen Engineering, and today we're going to be going over the M4-Delta suppressor. So the M4-Delta suppressor got its start in the mid-90s when Delta operators, hence its name, were using this out of Somalia and Panama. These suppressors were specifically made for their 14.5 Car 15s and mounted to the barrel with the use of a 3-piece long collar. If you want more information on those 3-piece long collars, check out this video. This suppressor was originally known as the M4 suppressor, but to avoid confusion with the AE-M4 suppressor and the new M4 Recce suppressor, we have changed the name of this to the M4-Delta or M4D. So nowadays the M4-Delta suppressor is commonly used on Delta clones, or more specifically the Gordon Carbine clone. Master Sergeant Gary Gordon is a Medal of Honor recipient who unfortunately passed away during the events of the Battle of Mogadishu, or Operation Gothic Serpent, or Black Hawk Down. The movie Black Hawk Down depicted the events of the Battle of Mogadishu and also the actions of Master Sergeant Gary Gordon and Sergeant First Class Randy Shugart. That is when a lot of the public was introduced to Gary Gordon's carbine. There was a lot of notable things about his carbine, from the use of a red dot to the use of a suppressor. That carbine became very iconic and became a very popular clone rifle for people to build. So a lot of the public was introduced to the suppressor from that movie, even though at the time they thought it was a different suppressor. And here is another video covering that subject. So while a lot of people were initially confused about which suppressor it was used, the whole time it was actually the M4-Delta suppressor. This suppressor was specifically made by Phil Seeberger for those Delta operators. So let's show you how the suppressor mounts and what it looks like on a rifle. So here we have a Delta inspired build, but a lot of these builds will have the same thing, the M4-Delta suppressor. So if we take it off, we will see that it has about 4.5 inches of barrel length underneath it. And that is because the M4-Delta mounts over the barrel. The suppressor will direct thread onto the end of the barrel and is secured with the use of a 3-piece long collar. Again, just to reiterate, this suppressor was designed for 14.5 carbine length gas systems with the use of a front sight block, and it will also work with a 20-inch rifle length system with an FSB. I think this suppressor is really cool. It sounds amazing for as old as it is. The mounting system, while a little bit complicated, is really cool. Being able to hide about 4.5 inches of barrel underneath the suppressor gives it a really cool look and gives it a lot of capabilities with sound suppression, barrel velocity, and rigidity. If you want to learn more about this suppressor or how to mount it, or to buy the suppressor and its mounting hardware, check out aesuppressors.com.